What's up, y'all? I'm here in Los Angeles, in the city of Inglewood. I'm here with ex-gang member Ruben. He's gonna show us around the areas in Los Angeles and where he grew up in. I'm also gonna ask him 10 questions about his life in LA and what led him to the whole criminal activity and what led him to prison. Follow me to take it down, Los Angeles. Let's roll. So I'm here with Ruben, ex-gang member. This is where pretty much his last place before he went to prison for life. I'm gonna go ahead and meet him. Hey, what up, Ruben?
What's up?
So you were born and raised in Los Angeles?
Yes.
So what areas in Los Angeles did you live at?
I lived all over. I was born in South Central. Lived over there off of Vermont in the 60s right there. Lived off and off with my tia right there in the Lincoln Heights East Side area. And then right before I became a teenager, we moved right here to Inglewood, where I'm standing right here at this house.
Yeah.
This is where I ended my career, on the streets.
So you were a gang member.
Yes.
So how many years were you a gang member?
All the way from 12 years old to the age of 35, when I finally gave up the criminal lifestyle.
Right. So what led you into prison?
Led me to prison with my drug addiction. I was a gang member, but I was also addicted to drugs. I was out in the streets right here, dealing and willing and using, and I had ran out of money. I went to go right up the way. I went to go do a robbery to feed my addiction. It all went wrong. Altercation happened. I was losing altercation, and I ended up shooting the guy, trying to make a citizen's arrest, and ended up killing him at the age of 16.
Man. So how was the prison life?
Yeah, that's a funny question, you know. So you just imagine a 16-year-old walking into a state prison system back in 79, 80. You know, it was a dog-eat-dog world, and I was a young wolf, and I had to learn real quick how to survive, and I did learn. And it cost me more time in prison. It cost me a lot of times in the holes right there. And it really cost my soul.
Right. So Ruben's gonna take us throughout LA, Los Angeles. Pretty much we're gonna start in Compton, down, and we're here now in Inglewood. We're also gonna go down on the east side of Los Angeles. So let's roll.
RC Entertainment presents Life in Los Angeles.
And here we are in Compton, California, in the neighborhood. Compton 7 O's is Los Angeles' notorious gangs, one of many. And here we are in Plaza Mexico, here in LA. Let me show you. And look at that. Beautiful right here. And I believe that right there is one of the oldest buildings here in Los Angeles. I'm not sure if that was a church before, but it's been here for a while. And at night, those eagles light up. So we're here in Linwood, the other side of Compton. We take you inside this little plaza right here. And look at that piece. So beautiful. So here we are at La Plaza Mexico in Linwood. This is from the top on a Sunday. This is what people are doing on a Sunday. And you can't get more Mexico than this, unless you're in Mexico, but this is the Mexico here in Los Angeles. Takes you back to Mexico. You guys recognize this? Here we are at the statue of the Olmeca. Look at that. Check it out. Very beautiful piece right here. Takes you back to the old times. So here we are at the Ram Stadium. So beautiful right here. What's up, LA? Where you at? What's up, Los Angeles? Where you at? And just try to do it in Los Angeles. Man, this guy got some talent. Look at him go.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, like I wanna teach you, baby. Can't dream myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just between your mind and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me
So we're back with Ruben. Thank you so much for taking us around Los Angeles. Now we're in the East LA side on Central and Baldwin. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you these last questions. So what made you change your life?
Yeah, well, you know, I finally had to see the light, man. I was a drug addict, stuck in gangs. I was living in darkness, you know. It's just there's got to be a point in life where you see the light. You know, I saw the light, and I seen a lot of lifers getting out of prison. And so, you know, I studied on how they were doing it. I found out there was a law saying juvenile lifers cannot do life if they proceed to do good in prison. So I went to college, went to trade school, and I finally got out.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, so do you have any advice for the youth?
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, we're right here in Lincoln Heights on the east side right now. I know so many people that died on these streets right here. You know, I used to go to this church behind me, Sacred Heart Church, man, up to the boys club right here, and just it brings sadness that all those lives are gone. And as you look at these street names, you know, none of their names are on it. As you look at the parks, none of their names are on it, you know. When I was in prison, I used to ask people, do you know your homeboy this and that? You know, from decades earlier, never heard of them, but they died on their streets where they live, you know. So you figure if they were in their grave, they should be yelling out, what was this all about? What was it for? What did I die for? Really for nothing, because the only picture on the wall is from their family, if their family's still around. Homeboys ain't got your picture on the wall. They ain't got your names on the street, you know? And most of the neighborhood's already gone, you know what I mean? So you die for nothing, for a name of a street that you don't own, you know? The ones that you see out here that I'm visiting that never got in the gangs, they got families, they own houses, you know? They got jobs, they own businesses, you know? And those are the ones that we were calling, you know, nerds and lames. But those are the ones we're going up to now that we come out of prison asking for a job. And also it all comes down to it. If you really love your neighborhood, live for it. Don't die for it, you know? And so I like to tell the youth, man, you know, it's all for nothing when it comes down to the end. And even if you gangbang and kill the guy in the next block, when you go to prison, you can't touch him. And that same guy that killed your best friend and your homeboy, you go to prison, you can't touch him. That ends right there. Matter of fact, you'll be his best friend in prison. So we come back to the question, what was it all about? What was it for? Deaths. 3 decades, 4 decades ago, gone, a name gone, but I'm still here, alive. But friends of mine are dead. For what? For nothing.
Nicely said. So what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a retention specialist. I help parolees and probationers succeed once they parole on the streets. I acquire them jobs, my company acquires them jobs, and I help them retain those jobs. And if they lose them, I'm right there with them, get another job. I give them cash incentives, and we help change lives. As soon as they're paroled, we help change lives. You know, so that's what I call paying it forward. I got the best job in the world.
Nice, nice. Okay, so this is the last question that I have for you. So what have you accomplished since you've been out from prison?
Well, you know, I accomplished a freedom and the ability to stay out. You know what I mean? Not get trapped in that revolving door. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing up in there, man. It's a little shoebox. We're living on a whole earth right here, whole wide world of freedom, and you're stuck in a little shoebox. So I accomplished of not getting involved with that revolving door. I accomplished financial stability. I accomplished great jobs. I accomplished programs where I help the youth. I accomplished programs where I help parolees. You know, I can talk about all the other things, the trucks and the motorcycles and the cars, which I do got, in the houses. I just built a brand new house. I only been out 5 years. 2-story, 2-bedroom house. You know what I mean? 5 years out over there in TJ, Tijuana, Mexico, out of all places. Real nice. But the thing is, I don't really talk about all those types of substances, because I know with one wrong decision, it's all gone. All that could fit in a spoon and go into my arm. All that can be gone with one wrong decision, and I'm back in jail. And it's all gone. You know what I mean? So my accomplishments is to fulfill the will of God. To come out here and just live a normal, healthy, positive life, and to give back. To give back and pay it forward.
Nicely said. Thank you so much, Ruben, for taking us in Los Angeles and taking us down your neighborhood. I've seen some cool things when I've been down here, and everybody's gonna be watching this. And thanks so much. Until the next one. There it is there. From East Los Angeles. We'll catch you next one. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.